Oh God, that was Dale. That was Dale yawning. Oh, I've left you on, so you're still on. Good evening, everybody. And how are we all this, for a change, sunny evening? So, you can probably tell from behind me what I'm turning. It is a nice big lump of yew burr, which was donated by Keith. I haven't seen Keith in yet.
Hello, Keith.
Donated by Keith at the weekend. So thank you for that, Keith. And he said there's only one proviso of getting this. It's got to go on the VB. So there it is. It's on the wood. Oh, he's in. He is in, Keith. Thank you very much, Keith. Cheers, mate. So that's what we're going to do. I'll change camera. I'll stick the guys in the background. I will change camera. Obviously, you've already seen them. So I've got Mark the Gentleman Turner in, and I've got, at the moment, Dale in as well.
Dale, where's these Jaffa cakes, Kirkwood?
We may well have Scott coming in. We might have JP coming in as well. I did send him the link. So I'll get on and start getting set up, and if you guys can start reading out who we've got.
Right, so far in the chat we've got Stace, Pete for Twisted Trees, some fella called Wayne, Mike the Midnight Joker.
Hey, Mike.
Paul Kavanagh.
Hey,
Tommy
Paul.
Dunn.
Hey, Tommy.
Some fella from Maple Tree Studios.
Fat bloke.
Brian Anderson.
Hey, Brian.
And who else have we got? Nick the Flaming Turner.
Hey, Nick.
Herb Hooper. Andy Heath.
Hey, Andy.
Robert Dolman.
Robert.
Martin Dickinson.
Martin.
Martin at Woody's Creations.
Hey, Martin.
Keith.
Colin
Roberts.
Mr. Roberts.
Baz. Bonjour.
Baza.
Wavy Woodshed.
Hey, Wivey.
Whiskey Wood Creations.
Hey,
Steve Ash. Rob
Stevie Ash. Robbo.
Matthew Gallagher Woodturning.
Hey, Matthew.
Chuck Miller. Might have said that already.
Dog.
Manic Maker. And Simon Mason.
Hey, Simon.
Usual crewing tonight, then.
A number of regular suspects.
Oh, we've also got Ronnie Butchbio.
Hey, Ronnie.
I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Give it a go.
Have a punk. The Kenty Shan Solo is saying you've got 51 and win.
Oh, my life.
Yep.
Keith says, when Wayne was offered this piece of yew, I've never seen an animal squirrel it away into his car as fast. Oh, he says, never seen anyone squirrel wood into his car as fast. My apologies.
Hello, everybody in the chat from me. Hope you're all well. Do feel free to tell us what you've all been working on. And if you've got any questions, can you put the word question or question marks at the beginning of your comment, please, so that we don't miss it.
Your hellos in the chat, sometime.
Steve from SK Crafts is in. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Stevie.
And Miss T's Woodturning is in. Hello.
Hey, Miss T.
Robert Lapsley's just joined.
Hi, Robbo. Scott the Blue Light Tunnels in the chat. I don't know if he's backstage. Darth Vader with us.
Here he is.
Don't tell him your name, Pike.
How are we all this evening?
You know what? It occurred to me earlier on today, Scott, just as I've said that, I thought we could get away with calling you Captain Manneron.
What?
Just cause.
So last week I was Dick Van Dyke. This week I'm Captain Manneron.
You don't quite have the way. The Dick Van Dyke you did last week.
Shitty bang bang. No, that was the ambulance on the way back. Limp it home.
Steve Ash is telling us that birdhouses are his tasks for the week.
Nice.
Young Michael Stratton is in the chat.
So I'm just trying to get the YouTube chat up, guys.
Young
Yes,
Pete
yes.
from Twisted Trees. Sorry, mate, after you.
Sorry. Chisky's been roughing out a black walnut bowl.
Oh.
How everything's stained black, including her. Yeah.
Splendid. Pete from Twisted Trees says he's been ripping up the balcony and started sawing up hundreds of meters of 6x2 for new joists. Oh, and I turned to Hollywood doorknob.
Nice.
He actually said Holly doorknob, but just, I thought we'd bling it up a bit.
Bit
Mr.
like me
Rubin-
last week then.
Yeah, hey. Mr. Rubin says, I'm working on his guessing for next week's turning and carving. He's working on design, I think that might be.
Yeah, he said he was doing a HDP pen earlier.
Oh,
That's going to be a challenge because you can't glue the barrel in.
you can. You just got to use the right kind of glue. Young Nick the Flaming Turner says he's doing a project and a video that isn't on the lathe. Good lord.
Cool. Chisky says I'm a him, not a her.
Have you checked, Chisky?
Okay.
Have you got a medical certificate to prove it?
Yeah, because apparently the jury's out on me.
Well, you are, with all due respect, you're a very famous panto artist.
Question from Keith. Can Wayne zoom in it any tighter?
I think we need some of those tighteners, Basha. Have you got any handy?
That's better, Wayne.
Miss T is saying she's making a series of lidded hollow forms.
Is that the
There's a number of
VB or is that
questions
not the
scrolling off
VB?
the screen.
That's the
Yes,
VB.
it's the VB.
Why did I think it was green for some reason?
It is green.
Well, it looks grey from here.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
good.
grey. That's dust.
Ruben's asking, how big is the big lump?
It is 15.5 inches diameter and 4 inches deep at its thickest point.
That's what she said. Meantime, out in the chat, young Nick is saying, oh, no, he isn't.
It's behind him.
Midnight Joker says he's collected walnut husks this weekend to make some stain. Definitely wearing gloves. Last time my hands were black for a week.
Okay.
Yes, Colin Roberts, I hold you solely responsible for dubbing me bloody Julian Clary.
Who
You
did
wait
that?
till
Love it,
makers.
Mark.
Who did that?
Colin Roberts
Did
started
he
it.
really?
Yes.
Did he really?
Ruben saying he'd be
Pete Twisted
interested in
Tree
the recipe.
says that is Wayne. That is a Wayne lathe. Color may vary by the second.
But as he's saying, VB Lave do.
Stop him. So just don't encourage him. Stop it. Ruben is saying I would be interested in the recipe of that stain light. David Hall is in the chat. Oh, he's making room in the garage for a new lathe. Are you really, David? What lathe are you expecting delivery of? Is it coming on a stock? Is it coming in a very large stock? Has it been delivered like a baby?
I'm not banning anyone, Steve SK. I'm not touching them buttons again.
Toon Pish is in the chat, everyone. As is Claire's Crafty Corner. Hi, Claire.
Hello,
Wendy
Claire.
and Push.
No, Chips is in. Hey, Chips.
Chip, aye. Why?
How's the lady cave coming on, Claire? Mrs. Lightball is in the chat.
David Hall is getting an Axminster 406.
Hi, Nikki.
Hello, Nikki. How are you doing?
Axminster 406. That's a nice one.
Claire's saying it's done, so we can expect a
Boom.
learning video from her then.
Yay!
Go
Get
on.
in there, lady.
Well done, that girl. Splendid. Whoa, there's this. Young Claire's finished her first bowl, Wayne.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the photos today.
So we got 70 in, guys, and 26 thumbs. So don't forget to smash that thumbs up.
Scott, I said don't.
All right.
Maggie Billett is in the chat.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
Toon Pish Grass is in. Hello, my lovelies. Just for Baz.
Is there a supermarket near you?
David
smack your
McClernand's
leg,
just
brother.
joined.
Hey, David.
Hello, David.
Remember when you're at the checkout, if you hear the beep,
Think of the fun you'd be having on Supermarket Sweep.
So you guys have clearly spent too much time at home in the last 20 years.
Let's just mock the cripple.
Paul Gavin is in the chat.
Hello, Paul. David McClernand's in.
Mike Lane is saying, I like big bulls and he cannot lie. No other tennis can deny. Unfortunately, my grasp of the lyrics of that particular song ends there.
I think most people's lyrics in there, don't they?
Nikki is suggesting that wasn't Julian, that was Dale Winton.
Yeah, well,
It wasn't,
apparently
it was
on
Dale
both.
Crockett.
Maggie Billett's asking Steve SK, does he happen to have a cutting list for his intrinsic stand? It's just that camera.
Margaret Miller is in the house. My guys do
Midnight
not
Joker.
to Michigan. Well,
Midnight Joker saying, oh my God, Mark, my friend's midget neighbour flashed her chest at me today. It's going to take me a while to erase that from my memory.
Okay.
Who's reading out Baz's comment?
I'm gonna. Barry says, Steve, have you bought Nikki flowers yet?
Apparently he has. He said he did anyway.
Nikki
I'm not
says
sure I believe
no.
him.
Steve Fibber.
Tommy's laying in with the daisies. Good man.
Don't give him ideas, Tommy. He'll be out in the garden picking them rather than buying them.
Martin, obviously you haven't been drinking. That's why the screen looks fuzzy. No, sir. The quality of the picture is just a little bit below par at the moment. We'll let it run for a bit and we'll see what happens.
It'll be this bloody internet.
Yes, sir.
Pete
Well,
from
chunky.
Twisted Trees has given you a super chat.
Oh, cheers, Pete.
He says it sounds like you may need to sharpen often.
Well, I've got 4 gouges here. So we'll see.
Rub it up Wood says, hashtag flowers for Nicky.
Nicky says he's been lying to you guys.
Oh, apparently he said he did buy her flowers. He was plain and self-raising.
Brian turning things around says 4 cans of flowers. Steve goes on to retaliate with, we have a church close. I will pop out after the live and get some.
I'll tell you what, it's a shame I haven't got a chainsaw. There's a church near it that had a yew tree come down.
Good Lord.
Steve says, Steve Robbins says to Steve SK, don't forget to take the card off him.
Mike, the Midnight Joker says, you don't turn me light pools. You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me love songs anymore.
That's probably why he's
That's as
selling
good
the
as
bed.
it's going to get, Mike. It's going to get as good as it's going to get, Mike. Sorry. Colin Roberts says, funnily enough, I've just got one, Scott. Thank you, Mike. New chainsaws.
Yeah, that's one tool I am not allowed. I don't want to upset Mrs. Grant, so.
Any more than you have.
Yes, I'm not allowed to change them, and I'm not allowed to make that.
I've got a chainsaw. It's electric.
Christina Michael Heseltine says, Scott, Michael has a chainsaw you can borrow.
Yes, I'd love to take you up on that, but as I said,
you know, I could borrow it and pretend it was you, pretend it was me. I could, or bring me my electric one. You'd be allowed to use that. Elaine Norton is in the chat.
Hi, Elaine.
Good evening, Elaine.
Scott, did Joe get flowers? She hasn't as yet, but I'm off to the shops tomorrow, and she will be.
When picture's pretty bad, sir.
Oh, right.
Steve says, Kay says, you keep blowing up tools, Scott. You best keep the small hand tools. That's because they're old, mate.
There's not a hell of a lot I can do about that, other than go and asking Jane to switch off the computer.
We can keep trying. We can keep going and see if it calms down.
Right. No, it's okay. I will. I'll be back in a sec. I'll just go and speak to Jane.
Tommy Dunn saying that's with Colin. I'll sort you out a box of timber over the next few days. Yeah. I've only blown up a 30-year-old router and a probably 15-year-old cheapy skill saw this week, so I think I'm doing all right.
And last week it was a Canva.
Oh yeah, the extraction
system. Yeah, an extractor. You see, I mean, I'm beginning to home in on you that it was you dropped the blue pencil down into mine.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Scott gets
sounds
the blame.
like it.
I think we're going to blame you until further evidence is acquired or someone confesses. Out in the chat we have Demo. Hi Demo, morning all. Almost forgot I had an early class today. Up early and gone soon. Hope everyone is well.
Morning, Demo.
And Colin Roberts is saying that's my free.
Martin saying, my neighbours have used my chainsaw more than I have.
Pete was saying the router was perfectly fine for 30 years until you got your hands on it.
Good Lord, there's a
How
Jimmy
you doing?
Page. That's looking much better now, Wayne.
Hello.
Hello,
Man.
JP.
How you doing?
Right. It's not looking that bad, is it?
It's
That's
looking
very
lovely.
nice.
stuff.
Hello, everybody.
Evening, JP.
Okay.
Are you going to
Hello, mate.
oil it or wax it, Wayne?
All will be getting oiled. Oh,
Oh,
mask.
Sorry, so I messed that there. Was
talking of
that
oiling, you know my lovely round bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no longer round.
Well, I didn't expect it to be.
It looks
So I have
like
a,
a
I have
The
a
one that I-
question.
Easter egg.
Yeah, the one I turned warped in about quarter of an hour.
So,
Yeah, mine's gone
So I've
proper
got,
warped.
I have a very important question. Wayne, when you said it's getting oiled, did you mean you or the bowl?
Oh, both.
My one walks into about 6 or 7 different pieces.
Mike Midnight Joker has got a question. He says, how heavy was the blank?
I've got no idea. I didn't wait.
100 tons.
1 million
180.
tons.
How did you get on with your roofing today, JP?
Nearly done. But we're basically, to be honest, it is done. But we're just, me and my dad made the decision today to basically just go over it with bitumen. It probably doesn't need it, but we just want to do it anyway.
Rubber
that
Dub
flashing.
says, what size is the blank? Wayne said earlier
Oh.
it's about 13 inches round and about 4
No.
inches deep. No?
No, about 15 and a half.
15 and a half round. And
Yeah, 15 and a half diameter by about
30
4
inches
deep.
would be huge.
Is that the blank that you stole off of me, Wayne?
I thought you said it could have a JP.
he didn't
Oh, no,
steal
no,
it,
no,
he
I didn't.
relocated it to the more needy.
Keith says, Mike, I would think it's about 16 kilos.
Or he did what I did with a couple of bits and relocated it to a better turner.
Young Keith
Ow.
says, and I quote, you may want to urinate off, JP.
Does that mean go away?
I believe he may be showing some level of aspersions on your accuracy of your statement.
James,
I think
Cassidy's just joined. Evening, James.
Hey, James.
I've taken Keith's comment as a don't worry, Jamie, I've got something better in line for you.
I do like this optimistic outlook. Where did this optimistic Jamie come from?
No, not even I got offered that bit. I was okay.
I'm getting good vibes since my workshop's getting sorted out.
What we need to do is you need to convince a blue light turner and a mapley type character to come down to your electrics.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I do have bacon.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
Jaffa
I'm in. Bacon and Jaffa cakes.
Yeah, I'm in.
Thanks, all right, it.
And no, I'm not calling this yet, please.
Oh, good Lord. You said that out loud and in public.
What was that? I missed
I'm not
Please don't
repeating
repeat it.
Oh, right.
He was being unnecessarily rude. Shame on you, young man. Shame on you. There's nothing wrong with Jaffa cakes. Stop it.
No, my mate that's coming out my roof tomorrow, he said, I'll bring Jaffa cakes, pineapple ones. I told him where he could poke them.
You can ram them right in your ass. You can ram them right in your...
Dave Caswell's just joined us. Good evening. He thought Wayne was on tour.
Dave,
was
how are you?
He was.
Wayne's finished his tour, returned home.
Invaded south of England, got into a heap of trouble, had to be returned home for reinforcements.
Maggie's had to shoot off.
Maggie's had to shoot off.
Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to shoot off. Maggie's had to Bye,
Martin
Maggie.
Dickinson says,
Bye,
was
Maggie.
the Burr wet or dry? I believe it was dry.
Yeah, it's pretty dry.
I unfortunately didn't have time to warn Wayne that my sister was coming around the other day.
Oh, yeah.
You're a bit quiet, JP.
Am I? I wonder if I've got the right
It
mic.
seems
So let me have a look.
fine to me. Sound fine to me, bud. Wayne is now on his 14-day quarantine. More like 6-month quarantine.
Keith's saying it's bone dry. It's about 15 years old.
Dave Caswell saying, was it last week he went south? Yes, it was, sir. But overall, he's been trying to go south for a number of years.
Would that be better?
That's a bit better, mate. So Wendy's saying who are the voices?
The plug kept coming out.
You've got Dale from Maple Tree Studios. You've got myself, Scott the Blue Light Turner. You've got JP from JP's Woodwork. And you have Julian Clary, the Gentleman Woodturner.
There you are. That's the Motley crew.
Hello. How are you all?
My name's actually Mark, but never mind.
Julian.
Michael and Christina saying, are you going to call that piece, Wayne?
I think you should call it wood. I don't think you should call it Wayne.
Once it's oiled, you can go core.
I was speaking to Mark about this earlier on, Christine. It's not quite deep enough to get a decent core out of it, so no, I'm not going to core it.
Are you going to put it on a vacuum truck?
No. Because my vacuum truck is somewhere else still.
You can go off, people. Got you, Wayne.
My vacuum truck is having a lovely time the day it went to Scarborough.
Down to Scarborough.
Robert Lapsley says. Robert Lapsley said, "Mark, don't let Harry Hill give you grief, mate."
Yes. Thank you, Robert.
Oh, yeah. However, I think I found what Alan Carr's up to.
He's going live tomorrow, isn't he? Oh, no. Saturday. Wayne, how are you going to mount it on the truck? Is that a tenon or a mortise you've got?
It'll be a mortise. I haven't put the mortise in there yet.
Okay, sir.
Getting all excited with the shape.
Are you?
What do you mean?
Wayne of the Big Feeties is in the chat.
Hiya, Wayne.
Hello,
Wayne. Hey, Val.
Is Keith regretting giving this piece to Wayne like he did the bit that he gave to Mark Baker to turn? Mark Baker demonstrated at clubs, so Keith brought in a big bit, and it turned out to be a really nice piece in the end.
Keith is declaring no.
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 Miss
Sorry,
Claire's
Wayne.
Crafty
Oh,
Corner.
she's been here a
Or
while,
should I say
mate.
Claire's Crafty Turner.
Oh, careful now. Careful now.
Makes a change. It's normally Claire's Crafty's Naughty Step.
Okay.
Try not. Woodworks with Bobby Cannon is in.
So we're up
Claire's
to
Crafty Corner
76 people
says-
watching, Wayne.
How many?
Up to 76.
Grand.
If I get any more horizontal in this chair, I'll be lying down.
I can't get horizontal on my chair.
Because it was bought to stick an element in the workshop. Are you in the workshop?
I am.
So you've got that saddle wedged right up your...
Yeah, because my fat bum's put it at a particular angle.
Fat bottom turners.
I'm actually in my workshop as well tonight. Moved everything downstairs again.
JP Woodwork has given you a super chat, Wayne. He says, gonna join the funnel club like it deals. Oh, if he gets a lump hammer, Jamie.
I've got a feeling
Young
I'm not going
and-
to be invited to Wayne.
It's getting that way, isn't it? Andy Heel's out in the chat. Good evening,
Hi,
Lord
Andy.
Heel. How the devil are you?
Hello, Andy.
Evening, Andy.
Steve Ash, message me on Facebook and we'll arrange some free Jaffa cakes. Colin Roberts is saying he likes your camera setup, Mark.
Thank you very much. It's quite comical today trying to screw that to the wall. One-handed.
Would have helped. It would have helped if you'd taken your mankini off.
Yes. Especially as I had the garage door open while I was doing it.
Rob SCP is saying, Try Not Woodworks with Bobby is doing live streams now, so give him support and subscribe to him.
Absolutely.
Steve Robbins just says, what's your next YouTube going to be, Basher?
It's going to be an enormous apple bowl blank. Apparently,
Sure
it's
where you were going
actually
with that.
it's too big to spin on the lathe at the moment, so I've got to attack it with the chainsaw, trim the corners off. It'll be 14 inches in diameter. That'll be
Ash
secondary.
has got a boomstick, boy.
Can you not turn your headstock round, Mark, and get it on that way?
I could, but I want to have tailstock
Oh,
support.
mate. Yeah.
He's going to need it.
Can you not just get a big faceplate and put extra screws in?
I have.
It's going to be the bed bar, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
I'm also
not
going to
that.
have a lot of ballast on the way on the lathe.
Yeah, that lady's going to go for a walk.
Walking.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
indeed. It's walking.
I'm looking
This
forward
lathe
to that on Saturday.
It's Christopher Walken.
That's a
This
good
lathe
one.
is made for
Yes,
walking.
indeed. Walking.
I'm glad you're looking forward to it, Wayne. You're going to be earworming.
Touche.
That's Saturday lunchtime, isn't it, Mark?
Saturday at 1 p.m. Yeah.
Oh.
There's nothing wrong with your bowl, Claire, except for the fact you didn't sand it properly. But like I said, it's your first one, so don't be ashamed of it.
Shut up, boy. let the girl bask in her own success for a little while. Come on. It was a good effort, mate. Loved it.
It was a very good effort. She should be proud of herself.
Claire, have a look at Home of Wood. They're good. You could buy a variety bag. They sell by weight. and it's quite good quality. I think we've all had one from them.
Steve SK is saying it's 1 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah, probably.
You're not going to believe this, but my grill's just tapped in.
Give it a blow. You gonna do it old school?
Plug it in.
There we go. Have you tried turning it off and on again there, sir?
Says the director of IT services.
Not one of them. I've been one of them for years.
Home of Wood, Claire. They're based in Rye.
They've got a website.
Like the bread. Only not spelt the same.
I think he's still doing his £68, 25 kilo bags of bowl blanks. You get
Eva's in the chat. Good evening, Eva.
You get a few free spindles as well. Deal.
Jennifer Strawden's in the chat. Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer.
Evening, Eva.
Hi, Eva.
Or, Claire, have a look up at Yando's. They do a hardwood bag for 20, 40, 60 pounds. They're pretty cool. And Dan's pretty cool down there too.
Yeah. Every time you buy something, you get like you get a certain percentage extra for whatever you spend, I think.
Scott's the other voice, Eva.
I bought some stuff from English Woods. Selling when I was starting. Many of the odder little bow blanks I've got that we used the other night came from English Woods in a bag. Never quite managed to use them all up.
English Woods.
Yeah, I've used English Woods.
There were some nice ones over there as well, though. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, it came in as a. You know me. Whenever I go to a place and buy bow blanks, I buy all sorts of stuff. But a good few of those little ones were all from English Woods.
Hi, Jennifer.
Be right back, says Andy. Where you going, Andy? Come back and tell us.
See you later, Andy.
It's gone again.
No.
All kids love log, Chisky.
He's had the same drill for 30 years. 15 different motors, 25 different chucks, 6 buttons, but it's the same drill.
Well, how can it be the same drill? Well, here's a picture of it. What more do you want?
We'll have to get him a medal for the same drill.
Yeah, there you go.
For the last post when it finally gives up.
He's going to have to finally bite the bullet and buy a cordless drill.
He won't do that. Cordless are terrible for this.
Useless.
Cordless are terrible for this.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
They don't have enough speed. They don't have enough power.
Yep. I know I tried. Right at the very start, I tried. Compared to you get even a low-end power drill. Low-end power drill has just got the torque you need to do the job.
Ooh, look at that.
It's got 20. I mean, of course, if it's Glenn's drill, Glenn's drill has got 3.2 litre engine in it. More power. Oh, he's got Joe petting for him. And they can bring it in.
He's the Jeremy Clarkson of sanding.
Pete says it's still been touching.
Brian Anderson gave you a $5 super chat for Wayne's drill fund.
Thank you, Brian.
Pete wants to know if I've been touching your drill
last year.
Yeah.
Missed that, Wayne. Sorry, Scott spoke over the top of you.
Right, we killed, Glyn and I killed his brand new DeWalt cordless drill last year
On the Mega Bowl.
on the Mega Bowl, trying to drill a hole so we get the
Face play on.
Why didn't
Good
you
Lord.
tell me that before I let you loose on my DeWalt drill?
Because it was only a piddly bit of elm you were doing, that's all.
Tommy
Tommy
Dunn has
Dunn.
donated
All right.
£5 to the drill fund.
Thank you, Tommy. Much appreciated.
What oil was that, Wayne?
It's lemon oil, chestnut lemon oil.
Okay.
So you can brace yourself for this. I feel this comment is going to get an interesting reaction. Young Michael Stratton says, "Is Wayne the Scottish version of Trigger?"
Hey, I wonder why they keep calling me Dave.
All
Mike
right,
Lang
Dave.
says, slow down with that oil and maybe spill some on those hands of yours.
Oh, hello. Who said that?
Mike Lang.
Mike.
Do you know Wayne
Mike.
banged his head on a mind your head sign?
Well, it's up there, isn't it? I always wanted a
Yeah.
max headroom sign for some inexplicable reason.
Mike the
Oh,
Midnight
hello.
Joker
Nothing
saying
to
there's quite a few videos of people setting those DeWalt drills on fire.
Boom, boom. Shake the room.
I've got a Makita cordless. I've got to say, it's really good.
The only
I
problem with
Are
Makita
you
is they-
under? What? So wait. Are you under duress that you have to say it's quite good?
No? I've had it for
'cause I
about
think
10
you're
years.
lying.
It's never let me down.
I think you're lying.
I think-
I've had two of them,
think
and they
that-
both died on the same day.
they got plastic gears, haven't they, Makita?
All right, I'm confused. Are we talking about the same thing? A drill that he's under duress to not mention it.
Yeah.
He's got to be. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think he's up to no good. Fingers is saying
Makita.
didn't know that Mike. I have a corded one. Oh, I missed the start of that. Mike says that those are quite a few videos of people setting those DeWalt cordless. Didn't know that, Mike. Says Fingers, a corded one. Nick the Flaming Tunnel says, don't put any of your on your hands because it comes out. If Dark comes in, he will lose it.
Yeah, you will.
All right, I've got that now.
Oh,
Yes,
well,
he'll
yeah.
have a moment all to himself.
Baz says, DeWalt fire, do.
Stop encouraging him.
Ruben says he loves his Makita drills. So does Elton John. He made a song about it. Oh, Makita, you will never know.
So did ABBA, didn't they?
All your friends.
Oh, you lost me there, Scott.
Chicken tikka.
Cheap Makita.
Oh, Makita. Who's there? Someone put about Erbauer.
Airbear, I've got a few Airbear tools. They're quite good.
Yeah. I bought an Erbauer set. It's an impact driver and a drill. It's been brilliant.
I got a multi-tool, an Airbear multi-tool, which is absolutely hammered.
Mine most certainly was not a cheap Makita. It's one of the good ones.
Ooh. Baz says plastic gears.
Don't! All right. Nick says, is it a game now? Here's a game now. How many screws can Wayne get out and how many will the blank keep?
I think that one's just been
chat.
I guess he's a professional.
Dun, dun, dun. Right.
That's really pretty, isn't it? Look at that.
Real pretty.
That
Did
says,
you decide on whether you're going to keep the little rooty bits, Wayne?
There's not actually that many around the outside, Jamie. I'm going to end up doing this. It's going to be fairly chunky. It'll be around about an inch wall thickness on this, maybe a little bit less. So the majority of all the twiggy bits are actually in the middle, so we're probably going to lose them.
Eva says, a really nice big Burr, that.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
What were you going to say about
nice
Sid,
and
Mark?
burly. If you two don't stop this,
That's it.
violence may ensue. I will seek to deny one of Jaffa cakes and seek to deny the other of whiskey.
Don't say,
I'll
Mark.
do that. It's medically required. My fans expect me to drink this much whiskey.
Well, it's only because we like you sounding like Julian.
Darling, you started it.
Well, then. I can't remember how many people have told prior to that. Can you explain what's going on? Of course I can. He's partial to his
Raving alcoholic.
He's knocking it back 30 bottles at a time, innit? Trying out woodworks with Bobby Gannon. Gammon says, "It's all good, Tommy. It was a pop-up live before Master Wayne came on."
Robert Dolman says, I don't care what drill to sand in, so long as it's corded and it rotates.
That's exactly right, Robert.
Yeah. I just bought a cheap one off Amazon. I think it was like £20 or something like that.
Ruben's saying that we should be sponsored by Jaffa Cakes and some kind of quality whiskey.
Do you know, Ruben,
I can't afford quality whiskey.
that's an outstanding idea. That's an outstanding idea. So I'm going to let you into a secret, Jamie. We drank 3 bottles of high quality whiskey, and people left 4 bottles of high quality whiskey behind. So I'm kind of 1 bottle up in the deal.
Well, we are sponsored. Dale's not. He's the one that buys it.
I pay the cash price, people. When you now have 85 watching.
Colin Chambers has just joined from Texas.
Nice, mate.
Evening, Colin.
Nice.
Right,
Colin, whereabouts in Texas, sir?
So Rob CP's got a question, Wayne. He says, do you turn a burr the same as you would a normal bowl blank, as the grain is going every direction, and I don't know if you have to adjust anything?
No, just turn it as a normal bowl blank. It's because the grain is going in every direction. It's actually a lot easier to turn.
Yeah.
Jake lives in Amarillo.
John Foster's just joined.
Hello, John.
Colin, Jake Thompson, he's got a YouTube channel. He lives in Amarillo, Texas.
Larry, always carry a knife.
What was that?
Gibbs rule number 21.
No, it's number 9. It's number 9.
What's rule 21 then?
It's not. What rule 21 is. There isn't one.
Never say sorry.
Are you an NCIS fan, Wayne?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. There isn't one. It goes from 20 to 22.
Richard Feeling just joined. Evening, Richard.
Hello, Richard.
Rob, Wayne said just turn the bowl as you normally would.
Turn it. Yes, indeed.
The way Wayne takes the mick out of me,
you'll have fun talking to Jake.
The way Wayne takes the mick out of me, I'm surprised he didn't get a Gibbs slap at the weekend.
should have done that, Wayne. You missed your opportunity.
Just give us a second.
Toonfish says, and who is this man Gibbs? Gibbs is like the boss of NCIS.
The Bee Gees.
Yeah. There's only one left now, isn't there?
Ironically,
He's releasing a new. Yeah, he's releasing a new song.
Evening, Rich.
It says, "How deep is your bruv?"
Mr. Beard.
Ouch, Scott. Ouch. Too
Getting
soon.
splinters with John says, think Wayne needs some good carbide on that, Burr.
Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you.
Getting splinters with John.
Okay.
Totally.
You do realise you can be blocked, John, don't you?
I'll have to play with those buttons.
And Nicholas Wayne McDonough says, that's okay, Wayne. Can wait for the next time, then give up 2 to make up for forgetting.
Scott, take your hands away from the buttons.
My hands are nowhere near the buttons, mate. I'm having a fan.
Step away from the button.
Step away from the cookie jar.
I'm having a fan.
You're having a fag.
The only turner in the village, doesn't it?
You can't be a geek, because I'm the only geek in this village.
I was thinking turner, personally. The only turner in the village.
Nick says, that's okay, Wayne. Can wait for the next time. Then give you 2 for make up for forgetting.
I read that a minute ago. You're not paying
I've
attention.
only just seen it. Maybe StreamYard's going to be
You're not listening to me, are you? I mean, you're just ignoring me. That's how I'm
about 10 to 9, mate.
Fine out.
About 10 to 9.
Wayne Beard wants to know, did you burn the sticks off?
Wayne, the Beard 16 is asking, did you burn the sticks off?
Mark read that out.
No, they're going to get turned off, Richard.
Yeah, I read that out, Dale. You're not paying attention.
I was perfectly paying attention, I was on, but Wayne wasn't, so I thought I'd read it again.
I'm being a good boy tonight. I've got no distractions. I've just got the laptop.
Really?
I was cutting random discs, but I stopped before we went live.
You got your brush out, Mark?
Hey?
You got your brush out?
Oh yeah, I've brushed up a couple of times.
Ruben says, I've said it before and I'll say it again. What that boy needs is a good...
Bit of plasticine.
Good popping.
I'm surprised Cornish Pixie's not in. She really likes Wayne's voice.
Yeah, but she knows Julian Clary's on the earworms, doesn't she?
She can hear my voice anytime.
Basha, I have a question for you.
Yes, mate.
Have you ever danced the Morris dance?
Or folk dancing.
No. Morris dance.
Yes.
With rings on his fingers and bells on his toes.
And I've only admitted to it because there is pictorial evidence.
I'm quite certain there is.
Harold Golden says, "Hey Mark, how did your roller bearing stand up?"
Yeah, fine, thank you. All finished, all sent off. A bit of a shock when I posted them. It cost me 20 quid to send them off.
Ow.
Yeah.
How far does he live, mate?
Ecuador.
Glasgow.
Where?
Glasgow.
Ecuador.
Rob Laxton says this is the quiet as he's heard Wayne. He must be concentrating.
Sorry?
Robert Labsey is saying, "This is the quietest Wayne has ever been. He must be concentrating."
Yes, there is pictorial evidence, but it's old school photos. They're not on the internet. I used to perform at the.
Is proven a bit bothered.
You obviously don't know the power of Dale.
I used to perform every year at the International Folk Festival at Twickenham in a band. I was drunk enough one year to dance with Morris dancers.
So Rob's CP saying he has an idea for the YouTube makers to do a video in the style of another maker if you can do impressions.
Some of you need fat to pull off one of me.
Harold said, "What's the quid in dollars?"
About $1.46.
And Andy said, "What year was that, Mark?"
That would have been 1998. The infamous Morris dancing incident.
Oh, now you've said it, Mark. You have to divulge.
Hey?
You said the infamous Morris dancing incident. So what happened?
He danced the dark.
A great big fat bloke who didn't know how to Morris
get this one. I've got this one. He danced the dark Morris. That was the infamous incident.
The incident was a great big fat bloke who didn't know how to Morris dance. Got up and tried to Morris dance with people who did know how to Morris dance.
And you beat him up with your bells and sticks.
Yeah. Mr. Rubin's off. He's got to go. He'll watch the rest later.
Bye, Ruben.
Take it easy, Ruben.
Andy, I'm not telling you. It is fair to say, though, that Morris dancers are absolute mental cases. Lots of fun, but bonkers. Every one of them. It's hard then, is it, Wayne?
Oh, yeah. It certainly is.
Keith saying, Wayne, this is going to be a tad longer than the usual hour.
Yeah, what are we on?
Don't worry about it, mate.
Just turned the 9, so.
Yeah, keep going, mate.
Just keep going.
Scott, have you by any chance happened to murder any lawnmowers recently?
No. Why?
Not in the past couple of years.
Are you stalking my Facebook?
Your lawnmower was on fire, and
Yep.
your first thought to take a picture of it. Don't worry about the fuel tank. It's full of petrol. Stand next to it and pull your phone out.
I was quite impressed I've managed to set it on fire.
Yeah, that's an achievement.
I sense a pattern developing here, Scott.
Why?
You and power tools.
That lawnmower was probably best part of 10 years old, if not more.
Yeah.
No.
So basically, any power tool that's over 10 years old is living on borrowed time with you.
Yeah, I'll kill it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going over to Record Power, because at least I get a 5-year guarantee.
Or claim on the guarantee just before the 5 years is up. Get a new replacement. You got another 5 years.
Yeah. Rob, did you manage to resuscitate it? No, it was cooked. It had a plastic skirt on the bottom, and the fire melted a big hole in it.
Andy, I will be eternally grateful. That's payment enough.
What make of router was it? It was a 30-year-old Black and Decker. Andy, I would love to have artificial grass. If you've seen the size of the amount of grass I've got, it'll cost a fortune. I reckon a sheep or a goat or something in the back garden if they need to be put in grass.
We've got artificial grass all in our back garden now.
I did wonder.
I can't remember how much it is. We've got it from Wickes. It's not that expensive. I think it's £12 a roll.
Yeah, the only other thing is it's going to be a pain in the backside to clean up all the dog mess, isn't it?
Well, no, you just pick up the worst of it and then take hose to it and it washes off.
Mate of mine has artificial grass in his living room. So it was cheaper than carpet.
Nick saying he's glad I'm not a fireman. I would take a selfie with the fire instead of putting it out. I would have done all 3 emergency services then if I was a fireman. However, as much as I respect them, I think put yourself inside a burning building, there's got to be something wrong somewhere.
Sorry, Andy, it's not plastic grass. It's real grass. It's just been petrified.
Yeah, there's enough plastic in my garden now. The opinions would have something to say about it.
You still there, Dale?
Yes, mate.
But Pete Twisted Trees said he was thinking of going and visiting me, but he's 61 years old. I probably should. Remark's been and visited, survived. Steve's visited and survived. Dale's visited and survived.
Yeah, but I'm immune, mate.
Keith's visited and survived.
Just.
I hope so. The nice man's coming to help me with my plumbing. So.
You mean Keith visited and you survived?
Yeah, totally agree, Andy. Nothing like the smell of freshly mown grass.
Yeah, definitely.
Only takes me an hour to cut all my grass.
Hour.
Yeah.
Good lord. Takes me 10 minutes. Even less if I persuade somebody else to do it.
I was going to visit Scott for returning lessons, but Wayne speaks English. No, am I English?
Don't either of you lot say what Bazza said. Not a word, not a peep. Young
I think
Nick
that should have been
Fleming
Mo
says,
rather than now.
yes,
I
think so. Shush. Young Nick the Flaming Tunnel says Dale had enough Jaffa cakes that counteracted anything he thinks.
I'm not scared of you. I live too far away for you to do anything.
And then Barry said,
Nothing
I
Barry
knew
said.
what Barry said, but it was in French.
Barry says is kind of sounds a case of sounds more like Chewie from Star Wars. He says more for flying for flip's sake. James has got to go. Goodbye, James. We'll see you next time.
Thank
Hi,
you.
James.
See you later, James.
Hello, James.
Rob CP says he's joking, Scott, because he's from Newcastle.
And Wayne come down south.
You mean Dan South?
And Barry said,
I was saying nothing.
Dan South.
South, mate.
That was Australia.
Olden Moore says, hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
That's
hello,
okay.
Ken.
JP,
Hello.
quick question. Starbond, how long did it take to go off?
With the activator
One.
straight away.
Without the activator, because I've got some deep cracks to fill.
Wait.
In
Don't
wood.
answer. Don't answer.
Go
Scott
ahead.
has some deep cracks.
To fill.
Phil, no less.
Well, you never got your first one right. What, in wood, mate?
Yeah,
Are you using the colour stuff or using the clear?
the brown.
Right. I would use the activator with that, mate, if I'm honest with you.
Okay.
Do it in layers.
If you was just if you was doing what I would normally do if you was using, and this isn't just a Starbond, this is with all CA glues. What I would normally do is I would put a thin layer of CA glue in, and then I'd rub a load of sawdust inside of it, and then just keep building it up. Like that'd be CA glue, sawdust, CA glue, sawdust, until it goes over, and then over the top of that, put the activator.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just the sawdust on its own should act as its own activator. I would
Make the midnight.
If you don't have
Make the midnight Make the midnight. Sorry, Manic Maker is saying, is that wood when it's turning or concrete?
Yeah, just about.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
You need a 0 grit on that, I think.
The thing is that it's got apart from the natural edge which I'm getting past, it's got this huge great inclusion in here, and it's this that's giving us the bother.
Means you
That's
can't just
you, Burr,
plunge
isn't it,
in.
Wayne?
Hey,
Is it you, Burr, or Elm Burr?
it's you.
You.
The Nick the Swimming Turner says, for cracks, you don't need glue, you can just use a belt. So there's 2 questions there. I'm going to answer Claire's first. Claire, I have no clue what was I gave you in the blank. It's such a long time ago. I'd have to have another look and see if I could guess. I suspect Sapili at some point, I think. David McLaren, Fingers says, not too bad, pal, just really cold at the moment. Standing down at my other job in Port Trust, doing security on the gate, as the young ones are causing a lot of trouble at the moment. Barry from Real Simple Things is saying, JP, Wayne needs a carbide.
He does. He does. Give him yours.
Right, let's just have a look at that. Right, that's that edge just about finished there, so I really needn't go back to it now.
Twisty Tree says, only time a carbide is the output is when the question was wrong. Not completely true, but still funny. Quiet.
That's no good.
Right?
Whenever Jimmy's
Martin
quiet,
Saban Smith
that's
used
no
one on
good.
his live last night.
He was the one who was live last night.
The carbide.
Baz is saying that Wayne's going to have arms like Popeye when this is done.
When Wayne was here, he had olive oil on his dinner, you know. Popeye ain't going to be very happy about that.
Olive oil was a fine-looking woman.
That reminds me of Brutus.
Okay.
The guy with the beard.
In a sec.
The guy olive oil 2 times Popeye with.
Pluto.
Pluto.
Yep. I think he started out as Brutus, but became Pluto in later years.
It's a bit hard, this yew.
Seems that.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure what gave us that impression, Owen. Stay on target. Stay on target. Last page, last grant. Basha came from behind. Oh, hello. I've got a message from someone.
Simon Rourke's off. See you later, Simon.
See you later.
And Debbie's saying, is the camera lens dusty or is Wayne's workshop in the fog? It looks alright from here.
Oh, it's gone dark.
And now follows the wood-turning forecast. Bryn, dogger, barking, mostly loud.
So Martin at Woody Creations has given you a super chat for the deep heat fun for your forearm.
Thanks, Martin.
Brother Doug is saying use your grip on the camera lens.
Rob CP is asking a question, Wayne. He says, what angle is your gouge ground at?
I don't think you heard you, Scott.
Wayne?
Oh, sorry, Scott.
Rob CP's asking the question. He says, what angle is your gouge ground at?
45, 45.
Is that a swept back grind?
No, this is fingernail.
Okay.
fingernail grind on this one. The other end of this is a swept back.
It's like concrete, isn't it?
Mm. John Foster said this is bedtime. He's got to go to your school again. Good night, John.
Question from Harold Golden. Do you turn up the RPMs for the final cuts?
I probably should turn them up now, to tell you the truth.
And there's a question from Bobby trying at Woodworks. What's the difference between a fingernail and a swept back grind?
Okay. Get the switch off. That's a swept back, although I don't sweep mine back that much. And that, oh, where am I? Come on, come on. That's the fingernail. I'll try and put them, probably not be able to get them both together. Yeah, I think you can see there.
Yeah.
Mike the Midnight Joker is saying he can't wait to see the grain patterns on this.
Sorry?
Mike the Midnight Joker is saying he can't wait to see the grain patterns on this. And Harold is saying, he says it's starting to sound pretty thin.
No. I've got, what? Probably well over an inch in the bottom there. Well over.
That's what she said.
Yeah. That's what she said. Excuse me, I need a drink.
Jennifer is saying she'll be back soon. She's off to get some cheesecake. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Nice.
Cheese and cake.
Taste of the future, mate. Taste of the future, mate.
Yes, Rob, the blank was drive up 15 years.
What are you humming, Ted?
Yeah, didn't Keith say that was sitting for 3 years or something, Wayne?
15.
15.
Oh, was it 15? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Colin Roberts is saying that's positively petrified wood. In 15 years drive. I'd be scared too, Colin. What with that bloody great gouge coming at me? Said Mike, Midnight Joker. Rob CP saying he has a Purple Heart Spindleblank, which is about 18 years old.
That'll be dusty.
The hardest piece I would have turned was a piece of burr oak. It was about 27 inches diameter. It was only about 2.5 inches deep. It had been sat at the sawmill for about 30 years. I was having to sharpen after every pass of the gouge.
Jeez.
To tell you the truth, this piece of yew is nearly the same.
Martin Woody's Creations is saying, got a piece of yew from our club last year that had a price on it in pounds, shillings and pence. Haven't had to go at it yet.
I'll have to sharpen this again to get to the finishing cuts.
So that would have been 77.
Well, they could have, when it used to be that they said 5p was equivalent to a shilling. So it could have been someone was having a laugh. You know what jokers all these woodtunners are. Oh, I know what we'll do. Write the price on it in Latin. Romanes Eont Woodtunners. Rob CP, I can't even imagine turning something over 20 inches.
Keith's got a bowl in his fireplace. It's got to be nearly 3 foot in diameter.
I have 2, so I don't really remember.
Tommy Dunn says before 71, he thinks. Rob CP says 3 foot. Eek. Colin Roberts says, but saying that, had an old 50p with a 69 on it. I remember doing decimalization in school. Lol.
We've turned a 3-foot bowl, though, haven't we?
We have. We have indeed, sir.
We have.
There's an element of trepidation, though, when you watch it turn.
I did a pen turning set.
You're a loony.
Keith says 30 inches by 2.5 inches. Maracapa. Never heard of that.
The bowl at Glyn's that we did was 36 inch by 12.
Was large.
You know what's funny about the Coronet Herald is that they say they maxed it out at 21 inches, but I reckon if you was to get a floor standing tall rest, it could easily handle something bigger.
The motor might. I'm not too sure about the bearings though, Jamie.
Yeah, that's true.
And Mike Lang says, I think actually Howard turned a 52-inch walnut tabletop here on YouTube. And Rob CP goes on to say, I think my first lesson with Wayne should be a 3-foot hollow form in Burr Oak. Crafts says, my first year at big school, we learned a decimal. I had to show my mum what the new money was. I was 5. Lol, certainly learned the numbers.
I learned how to do maths down the pubs and playing darts.
Good way to do it.
100.
Mate. That's when he struggled.
That's the only numbers I really knew. 100, 120.
Doubled.
100. Double top. Yeah, what's 50 plus 50? 100.
Mike's asking, are the bearings in the VB bobbit bearings?
What are bobbit bearings?
It's a very good question.
Right, I'll tell you what the bearings are in the VB. They're actually used in aircraft motors. So they're like white metal, and it's got an oil drip feed. So there is which runs in between the two bits of metal. So there is no metal-to-metal contact whatsoever with the bearings on the VB.
So they're a floating bearing.
It's a floating bearing, yes, by Mark.
Just call me Julian. Everyone else does.
Hi, Julian. How you doing?
What's 60 times 3? 180.
So what pant are you in this year, Mark?
Me? There again, down.
Yes, Mark. What pantomime are you in this year?
Puss in
Beauty and
Boots.
Beauty and the Beast.
He's in Aladdin. Or in a lad.
Peter Pan playing the fairy.
All right, Tinks.
Yeah. That's what we'll call you. We'll call you Tink. Actually, who's that one that had the attitude? Periwinkle.
Huh? Must be one of the non-proper movies.
I think there was like 7 of them altogether, wasn't there?
No,
No, it's
there was
only
only one, and
Tinkerbell.
everything after is just made up.
Because Vicky's got all of the Tinkerbell films.
Don't you start, Keith. I like you.
If you're a fairy, Mark, does that mean you get rid of the pain?
Hands that do gritty can feel soft as your face. The mild brown Yorkshire gritty.
You know what? I'm going to have to finish that Peter Pan bow I started and send it to Mark. It's got a fairy on it.
Me?
Yes, Colin, you should be. You started all this. A lot to answer for.
Blame yourself, Colin. Take yourself out, give yourself a stern talking to.
Well, I might wear my kilt on Saturday then, just to give you all a
Like
thrill.
a narcissistic guilt complex. Stand in front of the mirror and go, "That's the man, officer. Doesn't it look handsome?"
Oh, I'm feeling alright, lads.
Brow.
Yeah, Scott's fine. Nobody's picking on him tonight. Yet.
And I think your blood pressure's coming down after earlier.
Wayne, Pete Twisted Trees has said he prescribes a bit of time at the sharpening station and a good swig of coffee before you finish off.
Right.
I'm fine, thank you, Mark. Nick, sorry.
Just getting some different abrasive because this stuff that I'm using at the moment is absolute pap.
Are you getting masonry grade abrasive?
No.
Taking a slice off a breeze block, slapping it on the drill.
Only use some rhino grip.
Rhino.
And that's
That's what I've been cutting up all evening. Rhino grip.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Baz needs a floppy disk. I say. Next is inquiring, how you feeling, Mark?
I'm feeling fine. Do I sound like I'm not?
He goes on to say, "Oh, I thought you were going to say, I feel so pretty, oh, so pretty." Ooh. That would work.
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
I'm not pretty, I'm sexy.
He's sexy and he knows it.
He's too sexy for his lathe. Too
That's
sexy
great.
for his lathe. Got to be straight, otherwise it's off center on him.
Oh! So the beard is saying this is looking so nice, Wayne. Had to pop out and lock the workshop and got carried away with his new colour changing spray lacquer. Sounds interesting.
Young Collins saying bottle of red required after that fight.
Oh, yeah.
I suggest that you should have a number.
Potgator Woodturning's just joined.
Hi, Jappy.
How you doing?
A lovely Delta. Barry, you should have a chat with the Beard 16 about the Delta scroll saw he's got. Very nice piece of kit. Pretty piece of kit. You two should chat. Question. What grit did you start with, Wayne?
Probably 80.
He's muted at the moment.
Probably 80, then he'll do 80, 120, and 240. He's going to confirm it.
3 Newton, 7 Newton, and 12 Newton.
I think the 120 he uses is more like 400 if he's using the rubbish stuff.
No, he's using Rhino Grip.
Yeah, so we're quite good. Quite accurate, whatever he said, whatever he's chosen.
It looks like it's got quite a good. I had quite a good finish off the tool, so he probably didn't need 80.
Yeah, he might have started with 120.
Yeah. So Colin Roberts is saying he got a. It's damn good. Got a small mix pack of 80 to 600. Very impressed. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I bought some off of Keith and Scott this weekend. Gotta say, I'm very impressed with it.
What's that, Rhino?
Yeah, the Rhino Grip.
Rhino Grip Plus.
Is that the stuff you gave me?
Yeah.
The white stuff.
I don't know, mate. I haven't had the chance. I injured my arm. I always had that infection in my arm, so I've kind of not really been in the workshop up until really yesterday. I reckon it's about 4 weeks. 4 weeks of not really doing anything and 2 weeks worth of being laid up.
Oh, my audio went off there for some reason.
You muted it, we thought, sir.
No. Well, yes, I did, but not on purpose.
We'll find out who did that.
Toonpish is saying, where did you get it from? Toonpish, if you send Keith or certainly by Keith message, Pot Gita, no, it's a 15-year-old dry piece of yew burr.
Claire says, Wendy, as a beginner, I can tell you I started at 100 because 120, 240, you need to have a clean cut, which I did not have. Lol. Oh. Boom. Can't hear you. No audio. No audio.
Yeah, I think he muted himself.
Yeah, I think he muted himself.
He's off for a moment.
I think that's what the 5 just taking a quick comfort break.
I think it's beer o'clock, says Richard Phelan. I agree with you, sir. This is an awkward silence, so I'll break it. Tell me, young page, where did you go up to today?
What did I get up to today? I fixed my roof. And it turns out my dad's kind of pulled a fast one. Because we only needed about 4 sheets of plywood to fix the roof. And he went and bought 7 so he can go and extend his bar.
He's going to build a bigger bar.
He's building a bigger bar. So the bar's going to be halfway up the garden. And he's also bought extra, with my money, he's also gone and bought extra bitumen. He's also bought extra felt. So
he's up to you. He's looked to you. He looked at you and says, haha, Jimmy's never going to figure this out till it's too
Hey,
late.
come back again.
Yeah,
Hey!
Yeah, JP, what's the matter with
yeah.
that? I wanted some CLS to build a new table in here, so I put it on the timber for the utility room.
Yeah. So.
Got a nice cabinet now.
So I'll be honest with you, I'm not bothered. I've got my workshop sorted now, or almost sorted.
Am I bothered?
And-
Am I bothered?
At the end of the day, if the bar gets done, it's more reason for me to have a maker meet up at my house.
Very true.
Have you got optics in your bar?
Yeah. And I've got a massive swimming pool. So we can throw Mark in there.
Oh, you've got one of those ball ride-on float things, haven't you?
Yeah, floating riding ball. And there's sofas that go in the swimming pool as well. And a floating toilet.
Barry says, does that mean live, JP?
Yeah, it does. Once it's all sorted out, I'll be doing lives as well.
You've got a
Good.
floating toilet for your swimming pool.
Yeah.
Does that mean you get floaters?
It's not literally a floating toilet. It's actually just a normal chair that is in the shape of a toilet.
Oh, right.
But we do have sofas and obviously the riding ball.
Claire's saying you should do a live on the ball.
Do a live on the ball. It wouldn't be a very long live.
Jappy's saying he dares you to do a plywood project. Nice bowl, maybe.
Do you know? I was looking at a big square that we had today left over, and I was thinking, look, they don't really need that because otherwise that means we've got 3.5 sheets left, and that one that is has got loads of score marks left in it. So I might glue that up and make a massive vase out of it or something. So yeah, I might end up doing that.
New Yorkie?
No, it's oil in it with chestnuts, lemon oil.
Yeah, lemon oil. Barry said do a plywood sphere. That's a good idea. See what I did there?
You had your meds.
Pete says he always quotes for jobs, including a new tool or three. For some reason, his quote for a key ring, the new scroll saw, bad saw, and drum sander was rejected. Can't think why, Pete. Sounds reasonable to me.
Right, can you guys still hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yes, mate.
Oh, I've got to stand up.
audio's fine. Picture's good too.
Hello.
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 Yeah.
Wayne, we're all on screen, mate.
We're all on the screen, sir. We're all getting quite scared. We can see your back. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Very
That's
nice.
My
beautiful.
God, look at that. That's awesome, man.
That is stunning.
Very nice.
That was worth the effort, wasn't it, Wayne?
Right, my earphones aren't working, so I can't hear a thing. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
We can hear you. We can't.
Hey,
Someone
mate.
type that. We can hear him.
We can hear you, Wayne.
Grant. Right, guys, there it is. Measures 15-inch diameter. I think it'll be around about 4 inches deep. Yeah, maybe about 4.5 inches deep at its deepest. Lovely piece of Burr Yew. Thank you so much, Keith, for this. I've got to admit, it was a bugger to turn, but I don't really mind. Right, seeing as how my headphones are knackered, my other set, the batteries ran out. So I went in the house and got another set, and these ones aren't working. What I'll do, I'll just end it there. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Really appreciate it, having you in here. Thanks for all the super chats. That's really appreciated as well. I don't know how. I'll probably speak to you guys later on. Right, I'm going to end it there. So I'm going to hit the bloody button.